Chemtrails affect everything and everyone on the planet. The materials present in chemtrails can be found in our water tables, our hair, the clothes we wear, the food we eat. We must now know just what is going on in our skies and why. The government, your government, is blatantly lying about its spraying at citizens. Many feel that chemtrails are in reality a binary population elimination weapon. Stage 1 of this weapon is to pass various pathogens into the human body to weaken the immune structure. Repeated low-level assaults upon the immune system do not strengthen it. Rather, it becomes weaker from endlessly fighting one kind of infection after another. Hence the reason for so many pathogens in the chemtrail soup. This also completely explains why we are feeling weaker and sicker as the months go by, instead of healthier and stronger. Once this is accomplished and field reports indicate overall T-cell weakness attained, stage 2 would be the release either through vaccination or aerial dispersal of something like smallpox or anthrax, which would instantly kill the human host. If what is suspected of chemtrails is true, then we are experiencing something only the denizens of concentration camps have for years warned a sleeping humanity against: the fascist takeover of the world by corrupt leaders and the systematic elimination of unwanted sections of the population.
On the geopolitical side, the technology's potential to alter weather patterns and benefit certain regions of the world at the expense of other regions could trigger sharp opposition by some nations. And as with other breakthrough technologies, global norms and standards are lacking to guide the deployment and implementation of SAI and other geoengineering.
The Spanish Meteorological Agency has confessed that Spain is being sprayed with lead dioxide, silver, iodine, and diatomite, and more. And it goes on to say that they are spraying with UN authorization and the EU biocides, and look up biocides, a pesticide that kills life. And they say in the press release that's right here in Spanish that it's being done to stop global warming. So pesticides stop global warming. Oh, but wait, it gets better. It gets a lot better. They go on to say that it's also to stop COVID. And there's another little problem here. They talk in documents about stopping COVID in 2019. There is a covert operation hitting us from dozens of different angles that is not just designed to eradicate all human life on the planet, but there is a worldwide secret agency program spraying, quote, biocides into the atmosphere that are added to jet fuel to poison and kill and mutate all life on Earth.
Fits all the known facts regarding chemtrails. Let's look at those facts now. And the following facts are not disputed. Fact: chemtrails are loaded with pathogens deadly to the human organism. Fact: chemtrails are definitely aimed at the major population centers, though even the backcountry of America, Australia, and other areas of Europe receive chemtrails. Certainly not with the intensity and frequency of, say, Los Angeles or New York. Fact: much of the spraying occurs at night. Fact: chemtrails contain various heavy metals such as titanium, aluminum, barium salts, and other toxic metals. Fact: most of the spraying is carried out by NATO air forces in their respective countries. What can we deduce from these facts? Very little. Some say that the presence of pathogens in chemtrails might be some kind of mass inoculation. Health professionals dispute this view by revealing that the fact that an overburdened immune system constantly fighting multiple infection vectors, coupled with dozens of varying types of harmful viruses and bacteria, causes the immune system to actually become less effective, making it, over the long term, unable to fight off even the most common of infections, colds, and flus. This perception fits with the experiences we have all been feeling over the last few years. Listlessness, depression, a weakened health system, aching joints, reaction to airborne particles, and so on. The theory of mass immunization also disputed by microbiologists who say that you cannot vaccinate against bioterrorism, as there are far too many possible millions of potential strains and variants that can be quickly made up, making vaccination moot. In 1991, America was at war with Iraq in what is now known as the Gulf War. Archival satellite images of the period clearly show a dedicated spray program against Iraqi soldiers who have reported the same symptoms then as many Americans are now reporting: dizziness, allergic reactions never before experienced, shortness of breath, a lethargic, depleted feeling of hopelessness, as can be seen through pictures shown here. Whatever was aimed at the soldiers of Iraq in 1991 is currently being aimed right now at millions of people each and every day across the globe. Filmmakers have captured, without realizing it, countless examples of aerial spraying. The following films indicate a massive multi-billion-dollar program. In fact, even print art put out in magazines have chemtrails in them. The video game Cool Borders 2000 has chemtrails in their background. Researchers have gone to great lengths to contact dozens of senators and congresspersons, as well as the military, to no avail. In addition to seeking out answers from our elected leaders, which have proved fruitless, there exist petitions signed by thousands of people worldwide, which have been sent to various government leaders. These petition signers include scientists, school teachers, police officers. Veritably every profession and discipline has observed this phenomenon and has demanded answers. None so far are forthcoming. Again, the government's response to this has been silence or denial that chemtrails exist, the usual answer being that these are normal contrails. Dozens of letters exist on the internet from congressmen and women denying chemtrail activity. The Environmental Protection Agency has flatly declined air test samples sent into them.
Another example is the array of technologies, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI, a method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat in much the same way that volcanic eruptions do.
Cloud seeding has been successfully demonstrated using silver iodide particles since the 1950s. If changing the weather were the reason, why are there no harmless silver particles showing up in the lab test and in the resonant imaging? Again, this appears to be yet another lie unleashed upon chemtrail researchers to get them thinking and looking the other way.
Die grids die ze maken, het heeft een functie. Het blokt sowieso zonlicht. Dat sowieso. Dat is het enige wat duidelijk is, want het sluiert helemaal uit en het wordt één groot wazig geheel. De hele lucht het was blauw, maar het is nu echt gewoon mistig van die vliegtuigshit. En als we zo begaan zijn met het milieu en het klimaat en het hele kabinet is er zo vol van, je hoeft 1 keer omhoog te kijken en dan kun je zien dat hier iets niet klopt. En dat we hier eindelijk misschien wel een keer antwoorden op gaan krijgen over in ieder geval serieuze vragen over gesteld kunnen worden, waar er ook serieus antwoord op moet komen van een serieus iemand zoals een Kamerlid die er verantwoordelijk zou moeten zijn of zo. Ik vind dit een bijzondere rare ontwikkeling, toch? Althans, het is natuurlijk al jaren aan de gang. Ik zie het ook al vanaf mijn kindertijd. Maar nogmaals, het valt wel meer op. Het is meer geworden ook.
Het is ook wel weer wat anders dan contrails. Dat gaat over condensatie en dat zijn die strepen die achter een vliegtuig te zien zijn, maar die ook snel verdwijnen. Maar je hebt soms ook hele rasters eigenlijk in de lucht en mensen maken zich daar zorgen over.
En mensen zeggen dan dat zijn contrails. Dus de meeste mensen denken dat zijn contrails en chemtrails zijn trails die veel langer blijven hangen en uitwasemen.
En sommige mensen maken zich daar zorgen over.